sa kanilang respective teams. Itong Alvin Alday scoring at 17.2 points per game. Jodel naman 11.6 in limited minutes. Mas maganda yung full field goal percentage ni Alvin, pero ang sa akin dito, ang pinakamaganda sa matchup natin, these are both clutch players.
Yes. Actually, Jodel Fuentes is so clutch that he even has a graphic on the social media page of Quezon about his fourth quarter points.
Oo, ay nga yung maganda ipakita kung ano yung nai-score nila pagdating ng fourth quarter.
Although Jodel did tell me that he wants to start scoring from the get-go, from the first quarter against Alvin Alday. Those two players are now with Mika Besamis.
Maraming salamat. Usapang offense muna tayo at syempre shooters. Kasama ko ngayon si Alvin Alday and of course Jodel Fuentes. Alvin, etong si Jodel, alam naman natin, bukod sa pagiging shooter, very sharp and precise yung mga tira niya. Paano nyo siya dedepensahan ngayong gabi?
Siyempre, kailangan namin sumunod sa game plan ni Coach. Alam naman namin na si Fuentes shooter talaga, pure scorer. Kasi member siya ng Mythical 5, I think 2 seasons ago. Ayun, kailangan lang namin mas mag-focus sa kanila. Pero hindi ko kayang gawin yun. Kailangan namin as a team yun magawa.
Napakaganda niyan. Maraming salamat, Alvin Alday. Jodel, etong si Alvin, very explosive player. Kaya niyang 30 points sa isang game. Paano niyo siya pinaghandaan sa gabing ito?
Una-una, sunod lang kami sa anong pinapagawa ni Coach sa amin sa ensayo na para ma-stop namin siya, and kailangan ma-minimize namin yung galaw niya, yung score niya para ma-stop namin siya.
Maraming salamat, Jodel. Jodel, anong gusto mo sabihin sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa inyo dito sa loob ng Convention Center ngayong gabi?
Una-una, maraming salamat po sa taga Quezon na lagi nakasuporta kahit hindi dito yung laro, and nandyan sila palagi sa amin nakasupport, and thank you po sa inyo lahat, and God bless us all.
Maraming salamat, Jodel Fuentes. Now it's gonna be Quezon versus Rizal. Miguel Pere, take it away.
And here we go, mga kaliga, with our main game here at the Quezon Convention Center in Lucena City. It's Rizal versus your Quezon Huskers for our main game. This is the 2024 Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 6 presented by Extreme. Let's meet our starters. First, for Rizal Central Mall, Golden Coolers. Starting at guard, number 88, Rocky Asidre. Center, number 37, John Apasible. Forward, number 1, Graniel Viloria. The other forward, number 7, Marco Balagtas. And a 2-guard, number 17, Alvin Alday. Their head coach is Ralph Everson Rivera. Assistant coaches, Don Villamin, Christian Coronel, Mario Gutera, and Francis Cruz. Team manager is Kyle Cruz. Team owners are Joel Conde and Sandre Cruz. And now, Lucena City, get on your feet, because it's time to meet the starting unit of your Quezon Huskers. Starting at guard, number 29, Alvin Abundo. Forward, number 24, RJ Minerva. Center, number 5, Simon Santagon. Also at forward, number 77, Gab Banal. And a 2-guard, your very own Lucena City Honorable Mayor, Mark Alcala. The head coach for your Quezon Huskers is Eric Gonzalez. Assistant coaches, Richie Dixon, Nash Rosella, Ed De La Torre, Luis Velasco, Jonathan De Guzman, and Bernard De Guia. Team manager is attorney Don Capunan. Team owners are Governor Helen Tan, Congressman.
We have our starting fives brought to you by Sports Max, powered by Play Max, the official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max. It's Rocky Asidre with Alvin Alday, John Apasible, Craniel Viloria, and Marco Balagtas for Rizal. And then for Quezon, it's Alvin Abundo with Simon Sandagon and Gabanal, reunited with Mayor Mark Alcala and RJ Minerva. Also with Coach Eric Gonzalez, who all weren't present when they took on Mindoro in Abra.
Oo, and it's gonna be an interesting start for both teams. As we see, siyempre ito na mga Centro Mall, staple na itong apat sa kanilang starting five, which is, especially these four, I think more than 50% of their output nanggagaling sa apat na ito.
Although we also have to give it to Rocky Asidre, who has stepped up in lieu of some injured point guards. Coco Pingoy spent some time on the bench because of a previous knee injury. Jan Salazar was a backup to them, but the other point guard in Charles de la Cruz was also out because of a shoulder injury. The perfect thing for Rizal is the fact that they're complete. All guards are present for them in Quezon Province.
Again, if you're playing against the Huskers with back-to-back losses, everyone needs to be present. And going back to Rocky Asidre, did play well against Sarangani, 3 out of 6 from beyond the arc. At maganda kasi yung pwedeng ibigay ni Rocky. Ito yung kailangan lang naman talaga ni Alwin Alday and Craniel Viloria para sa creation nila.
Viloria now just got the steal off of his made free throws. In the top 10 in assists and steals is Craniel Viloria. Has a posible misfires. And we're back with the Huskers.
You know, that's why I'm so happy with this, guys. Itong si Craniel and Alwin. Alam naman natin yung naging story nila when they're still playing with the Bacoor strikers. The hardly played. Pero yung balik ng performance nila, outstanding mix.
It was just a matter of minutes after all for Alwin Alday and Craniel Viloria. Viloria, by the way, is number 3 in the league in terms of most used players per game. He averages 29.5 minutes.
And his numbers really has rise up playing for Rizal. Halos pwede na nga mag-triple-double ito every game.
He's always flirting with it, with around 8 rebounds and 8 assists. Like LeBron James in terms of his numbers, as Jana Pasible was able to convert. That guy played well with 12 points and 16 boards versus Sarangani. Now there's a foul called.
And ang maganda kasi kay John, with Marco he's playing alongside Marco, nandiyan din si Chad Alonso, to mentor him kung ano yung mga kailangan niya in order for him to perform better here in the MPBL.
Simon Sandagon, who gets mentored by Jesse Saitanan on the other end, just missed on his first free throw. That's another guy who also has improved a lot in terms of his performance from last year to this year. We do have a race for most improved player, and he's one of the top people in that list, as you get to see Attorney Don Capunan looking very focused, enjoying the action at the sideline.
You know, with Simon, isa na lang ang hinihintay ko dito is for him na mag-exist alone. Kasi at the moment, yung offense niya, he needs to coexist with his point guards. Pero defensively, wala na akong masasabi dito.
Well, his defense was just recently contested by Alvin Alday, who just scored 2 points for Rizal. It's now 6-1.
With Alvin naman, it's good defense already, but just better offense when he's on the attack mode.
Nice block by Marco Balagtas, and here's Alvin Alday. Goes to his trailer, Rocky Asidre, hand off to Craniel Viloria, the top playmaker of the Golden Coolers. Back to him, Craniel fires. Too strong.
And Alvin needs to get close to him. Don't take chances.
Abundo, Campanal for 3, short. And there's a loose ball foul, a push by Alvin Abundo. I have to say, Coach Louie, we definitely missed this crowd of Quezon Province.
Oo naman, especially when the Huskers are playing. Iba, mix iba yung pagmamahal ng basketball ng mga Quezonian.
This is the evening before they would start the Nyog-Nyogan Festival. The last time that we were here, there was also another festival.
Oo, pasayahan. And at least for today, nakatikim ka na ng isang recipe ng Lucinahin.
Oh my goodness, that was very delicious. Thank you, Miss Cherry, by the way. What's the food called?
Chami. Tamis-anghang yun.
Ibang klase. Napapakain ako kahit in between timeouts and quarters.
And ayun yung mga pagkain na every time now you visit Quezon,
right?
Dapat hindi mo ma-miss.
And that is what the MPBL is all about, traveling and experiencing the beauty of the whole Philippines. As we get back to our action, Balagtas, high-low, Apasible will finish.
And that's what you like with the activity nitong Rizal Centro Mall right now. That's why they're competing in that North Division.
This is Mayor Mark Alcala in trouble. Good double by Rizal. Ball out of bounds in favor of the Huskers.
Oh, what a start for the Rizal team.
This play of the game is brought to you by Suzuki. Some great connection between the two usual starting bigs of Coach Ralph Rivera. Marco Balagtas feeding to John Apasible. Jodel Fuentes is now in the game. He immediately fired, and it's 3 points for Jodel Fuentes.
Yeah, on point on your pregame, in our pregame discussion, Migs. He wanted to start early.
Fuentes has scored in double figures in 5 of the last 6 games of Quezon. In that lone game that he didn't score in double figures, it was still 9 points for him, as Alvin Alday was able to score. Minerva as the trailer. Too strong. Rizal is looking organized at the start of this game.
Imagine. That's 3 white shirts for the rebound.
Viloria, no foul there. Rebound Sandagon. And here's Gab Banal, forward. Mark Alcala. They swing it over. Fuentes wide open. Back-to-back threes for Jodel Fuentes.
Making himself, yung presence niya felt by the Centro Mall off the bench. 2 quick 3-pointers from Jodel Fuentes.
And a steal. Fuentes is on the move. Bounce pass. Minerva layup. Ten to 9. Rocky Asidre. No silencer. Rebound Fuentes. Jodel, stop and pop. Short. That could have brought the house down.
Totoo yan. Again, we're gonna give it to him. If I'm Coach Eric, it's okay. Again, you're the reason why now we're only down by a point.
Halfway done. Alvin Alday. A 3-pointer. Yes, sir. With the biggest Quezon Husker on its face, it's a 3 for Alvin Alday.
Again, it's just better offense for Alvin Alday. Okay, that confidence makes
17.2 points per game. That's number 4 in the entire MPBL. Mayor Mark Alcala misfires. Sandagon for the follow. Still no good. Recovery for Rizal. Alday. Heat check. Short. And that's stopped away by Jodel Fuentes. We have a couple of Huskers checking in. Jason Opiso, Topeng Lagraba, and Christian Bunyag. As this 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
You're gonna like the intensity of both teams, no? Going to their strength. And again, lock in talaga. Pinag-usapan natin, playing with urgency. Present, nakikita natin sa dalawang koponan.
6 on the shot clock. Apasible. Oh, that was a poor closeout. John is quite shaken up. Now, if you're Rizal, you cannot afford to lose John Apasible.
Oo naman.
This is a team that relies so much on their starters. They're the second to the last team in terms of bench scoring. 25 points per game. That's 2/3 of the total score of Rizal coming from its first 5.
And I think this one will be upgrade, most likely will be upgraded. So, because ito nga si Apasible, step on Bunyag's foot. And sa akin, you know, if I scout itong Rizal Centro Mall team, pag napag-aralan ko na yung substitution pattern niya, kahit nakapikit ako, sasabihin mo lang yung oras sa akin, alam ko kung sino yung naglalaro. Because that's how religious Coach Ralph rotates his players. So, later on, siguro around mga 3 minutes, mag-start na yan, papasok na yan si Bam Gamalinda. Then later on, it's maybe a Christian Bernardo or Chad Alonso para dun sa kanya to change his front line. Kasi ito si Salazar will replay, di mo lang alam kung sino yung unang, ayun lang naman kung sino unang lalabas between Alvin Alday and Craniel Viloria.
Yes.
Pero madalas si Alvin ang unang nagpapahinga eh.
It is an unspo on Christian Bunyag for that poor closeout. Let's see it once more. Again, the general rule is to protect the cylinder. So that wasn't safe for John Posible, who is good to go. And he will be shooting free throws.
Pero later on niya mararamdaman yan.
Yeah. Medyo mahaba-haba ang biyahe pa uwi.
Oo. Sigurado dapat wala kang katabi, naka-elevate yung paa mo.
Posible though is a warrior after all. He will fight through these 40 minutes. Now he will be replaced by J-Boy Gob.
Oh, J-Boy Gob.
This is a wonderful opportunity for him to perform because there are games in which he doesn't play.
Oo. And sa akin, I think this is the best time really to insert him kasi he's gonna be matched up against Christian Bunyag.
Balagtas onto Rocky Asidre. In and out. Ball tapped away by Bunyag. By the way, those two bigs are coming off of championship programs.
Oo.
Bunyag came from San Juan. Gob came from Pampanga. Although this is his return to the Golden Coolers program. 8 on the shot clock. Viloria. Down to 4 seconds. Craniel. He fires and misses. And here's the hometown hero. Forward pass. It's a bit too long and too wide for Jason Opiso.
Oo. So let's see who among the bench players nitong Huskers will help Judel Fuentes na may balik itong Kalamangas Huskers.
Oh, there's a violation committed by Rocky Asidre
Oo.
on the recent inbound.
Usually kasi pinakakawala na yun especially if there's no really threat kasi bumaba naman yung Huskers.
Well, still good for referees to be sharp in this game. Cyrus Torres, the sharpshooter of Quezon, is now in. Here's Topeng Lagrama. 6 on the shot clock. Lagrama onto Opiso. Yes!
Talagang pagsadyan. That's why I like the matchup of Marco Balagtas and Jason Opiso. Talagang dyan sila nabubuhay eh. Dyan sa elbow spot na yan eh.
Opiso, by the way, had 8 points and 11 rebounds in their previous game. He's had a good stretch quite lately for the Quezon Huskers.
You know, he's one of the most consistent player playing for the Huskers right now. Even won a Player of the Week award, Jason Opiso. Ang maganda sa kanya, it's either off the bench or he starts. Yung contribution niya, pareho pa rin eh.
Alwin Alday is at the stripe as a 75% free throw shooter. The first one is good, and he had a look onto the crowd. This crowd is very much animated at the start of this game. After all, pangalawang beses pa lang this season eh.
Oo, especially I like yung dami ng crowd on a Wednesday, imagine.
You know, at the fourth quarter of the second game, I thought onti yung tao. They just came in at the perfect time.
Pumunta muna doon sa festival sa labas. Ina-assemble na kasi lahat.
17-11. Cyrus Torres. On to Christian Bunyag. Back to his shooter. Torres, Lagrama. Nice fake. Lagrama inside, roaming around. They go to Fuentes for 3.
Kung merong JR Olegario ang Paranaque, meron naman Topeng Lagrama itong Huskers. What a wonderful play coming from Topeng Lagrama.
And he has been more stable in his years in the MPBL as they go by. As now there's a foul called on that attack by Bam Bam Gamalinda.
You know what I really like with Topeng is really work his way up para sa rotation ng guards nito ni Coach Eric Gonzalez. Hindi biro yung backcourt lineup nitong Huskers.
That includes this guy, Jodel Fuentes, who already has 3 threes to his name. What a way to respond, Jodel. Do it in the first quarter. But he did also tell me that as much as he wants to perform early in this game, he has to be consistent. Hindi naman pwede bumaliktad ang kwento niya na hindi natatahimik siya at the latter part of the game.
Oo, kasi a lot of their games, though they won 16 straight, sila yung huling team na nagkaroon ng talo. Ang dami sa mga games na yon actually mixed. They were trailing.
Yes.
ang maganda lang, nagkaroon ng big quarter key, especially out of that guy, Judel Fuentes, and with LJ Gonzalez also. Pero again, not every time you're gonna escape yung ganung sitwasyon eh.
But now in this situation, we turn you over to Mika Abisamis.
Grade 5 daw si Judel Fuentes nung nagsimula siya maglaro. After which, he moved up to high school and was immediately called a sniper. Sabi niya, pinanindigan ko na lang siguro. Pero ito ang backstory. Rico Fuentes, who was the father of Judel, was also a sniper in his playing years. Growing up, they would obviously play together. Lagi daw siyang sinasaway pag hindi pumapasok ang bola ni Ginoong Fuentes. Saying, ano ba yan? Hindi ka nakakashoot. Araw-araw daw yon. Hanggang ngayon daw, naririnig pa niya ang boses ng papa niya. Rico is now 60 and still masipag, giving Judel constructive criticism. Namamana pala ang pulso ng mga tira, no? Migs, Coach Louie?
Well, the most important thing is he has been responding to the call of his father. Minsan yung tough love, may mga umaatras dyan eh. But then again, they create the best personalities, the strongest personalities in basketball, and now we can definitely call Judel Fuentes as an absolute star in the MPBL.
Yeah, and it always work when someone who's close to you, ang pinupush ka lang naman nila is hard work. Hard work works. Walang ibang sikreto kundi extra talaga.
Speaking of hard work, that is what Topeng Nagrama showed us in that previous rebounding sequence. He was obviously hit by Marco Balagtas. Our referees will be reviewing that previous sequence. Although one could argue that it wasn't intentional by Marco.
Oo.
But back to Judel Fuentes, for him to still be playing like this, because he started being a star in San Juan. He eventually transferred to Zamboanga, playing with JC Marcelino, but he was still getting his numbers. Ngayon, kasama niya, hindi lang si LJ Gonzalez, si Gab Banal nandyan din. At some point, I was even asking you guys, who do you think would be the go-to for the Quezon Huskers? And right now, Judel just continues to answer to that call.
Oh, you know, it is his adaptation. I feel na maayos na tao itong si Judel Fuentes, gets along with everyone easily. So ayun kasi yung testament ng isang player na especially with his IQ as well.
Now they're playing defense. Jason Opiso almost forced the turnover, but he wasn't able to save it. It's going to be a baseline inbound.
Ang maganda kasi dito kay Judel is yung perimeter game niya eh. Yeah, though he can really hit it from beyond the arc, pero yung perimeter game niya talagang ang taas din ng efficiency.
It's been like that ever since high school, after all, as a sniper. J-Boy Gob on to Marco Balagtas, 10 on the shot clock. They swing it over to Craniel. Baseline drive, Villoria escapes.
Again, talagang you talk about being at your toughest shape. Itong si Craniel Villoria makes.
Villoria has 4 points, by the way.
Oh, grabe yung kondisyon.
Speaking of conditioning for him, it has translated onto his rebounding. He already has 7 rebounds.
Oh!
Almost a steal. It's a shot clock violation. No foul called. Rocky Asidre will now give Craniel Villoria a much-deserved breather. But this is going to be a challenge for them with no Alday and Villoria.
Oo. Maybe itong si Bam Gamalinda will be the point of attack. And at least meron ka pang taga-balanse si Marco Balagtas inside.
Here's Jan Salazar.
Ito na sinasabi natin.
Bam Bam against Jason Opiso. Gamalinda. Feet work. Nope. Rebound to Cyrus Torres.
Got away with a walk there.
Forward. Oh, ooh, almost a travel.
But quits na quits.
Step back. Lagrama. That's short. Rebound Gob. And here's Jan Salazar. Crossover. Great way to lose Lagrama. Salazar then lost the ball. He recovered, but threw it to the wrong guy. Lagrama feeds. Opiso is fouled. It is way too loud here in Quezon Province.
Oo.
Now, Jeric Serrano will check in for Marco Balagtas. Simon Sadagan returns. Same goes for Alvin Abundo and Gab Banal. Let's see if Quezon could maximize this part of the rotation of Coach Ralph Rivera.
Oo. And especially right now, baka pwede nilang mas bilis at i-pick up pa yung pace nitong game na to.
So far, we've seen 2 fast break points courtesy of the Huskers. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subuk at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. So Piso sits down.
So let's see if both J-Boy Gob and Jeric Serrano can hold on versus itong sa mas mabibilis and athletic na frontline na lineup nitong Huskers. J-Boy Gob, quality minutes already.
25 seconds before the end of one. Gamalinda, J-Boy, he's been working on that. It's a three-pointer. Talk about quality minutes.
Kasi kanina, hindi ako kinakabahan kasi naka-match up siya kay Christian Bunyag. Ngayon, mas mabibilis na to sila Gravera and Simon Sandagon.
5 seconds, Banal onto the corner. Cyrus Torres, no answer. Offensive rebound, but Quezon will lose time. And so, after the first 10 minutes, which are high octane by the way, it is 22-16 in favor of the road squad.
As expected, both teams will play a lot with a lot more urgency. So na-witness natin yan. Itong nasa first quarter pa lang tayo, Migs.
But then again, it's a matter of 40 minutes. We've seen Rizal play so well in the first 30 minutes of their matches. That's going to be tested by these Quezon Huskers, who obviously were very happy with that good start. 3 3-pointers from Jodel Fuentes. Although on the other end, Craniel Viloria is well on pace for a double-double. 4 points and 7 rebounds in his first minutes in the game. This first quarter score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Presenting our Suzuki, muscular and sporty fans of the game, just like the Avenus, do more and achieve more with a muscular and sporty scooter from Suzuki. The Avenus, oras na para magmotor. This is the second home court defense of the Quezon Huskers in the 6th season of the MPBL. They are looking to snap their 2-game losing streak, while Rizal is looking for back-to-back victories following their win versus Sarangani. Gabanal, Alvin Abundo, and the rest of the leaders of Quezon will look to gain the advantage, especially as soon as the second quarter begins, because right now they're trailing by 6 points. Rizal just gave us a stable performance in the first 10 minutes.
Yes, overall it was all Rizal in that first quarter in terms of yung systematic plays. Ayun ang nakikita natin, and doing it both on defense and offense.
We're seeing Dr. Helen Tan, the governor of Quezon Province, present at the sideline, enjoying the action. And we thank you for joining us. This is Mix Gomez at your service alongside Coach Louie Gonzalez and Mika Abesamis.
Oo. And look at the field goals. 5 out of 18 for Rizal. 7 out of 16 naman for Quezon.
Bam Gamalinda lost the ball as he was trying to go for a Statue of Liberty layup. He did mention you're expecting Gamalinda to be the focal point of the offense of Coach Ralph Rivera, especially when Alvin Alday and Craniel Viloria are at the bench.
With this combination, totoo yan. And you see, and that's what you want with Coco Pingoy. Talagang pinupush hard niya yung sarili niya. Even kasi alam niya na ang sineset up itong si Mayor Mark.
That would be a very entertaining matchup after all. Although it's great sportsmanship between those two. Coach Eric Gonzalez now calls for time on his return in the MPBL after being quite away for a while. All right, it's 22-16. Back inside the Quezon Convention Center with Attorney Don Kapunan, one of our most energetic, animated VIPs in the MPBL. And there's our VIPs, Kenneth Duremdes and Rudy Distrito. There's a couple of natives here in Quezon Province. Nice feed. Sorry miss for Simon Sandagon. No follow for Minerva. And we're back with the Golden Coolers.
And if there's one guy that's really important to step up for Quezon right now, ito talagang si RJ Minerva. Because he will be a matchup nightmare for Rizal if he plays well.
He currently has 2 points and 3 rebounds. But now it's Jeric Serrano holding his ground against the bigs of Quezon. Abundo, Minerva, now onto the left. Gabanal, first 3 points.
Kitang-kita mo pa lang doon sa follow-through ni Gabanal yung chances na making that 3-pointer.
It is 24-19.
Oo. Oh, that 1-3-1 zone again being implemented by the Huskers. Madalas silang ginagamit to pag nasa loob si Mayor Mark.
How come?
To put Mayor Mark on top, so because I think he's comfortable really pressuring them from the at the top of the key.
And now it is dominoed onto another 3-pointer by Gabanal. We're gonna see the defense of Mayor Mark Alcala against Coco Pingoy. 3-point shooting, it's 5 already for Quezon in this game, and that is usually their bread and butter here on their home floor.
Oh.
Pingoy to answer back. Yes, sir. The silencer from Coco Pingoy.
Again, competing against a big team is not new to Rizal anymore. Again, they gave San Juan Knights their first taste of loss in their home court. Remember that?
In triple overtime
In triple
fashion.
overtime. Gusto mo ba mag-triple overtime? Pwede na natin gawin 4. No?
Bukas na tayo uuwi as Jeric Serrano scores. Rizal continuing to respond. It's 29-22. By the way, the Golden Coolers are 5-1 in games settled by less than 5 points.
Oo.
And that only loss came to Binyan, in which they led for 1 second.
And tignan natin uli pabalik yung mga malalaking teams that they were able to beat. Diba?
Including Pampanga, by the way, for their first win of the season.
First game.
Now, this play could be reviewed off of that steal by Minerva.
I hope it's okay.
RJ Minerva, after all, is making his comeback. He was suspended in their previous outing because of his unspo a couple of games back. Let's see what happened. Serrano tried to stop the play. The referees will decide on this one.
But there's an orange guy up ahead. Kung i-upgrade nila.
They've made their decision. The referees are now speaking with Miguel Pere, our arena announcer, for the official call.
On review, and sportsmanlike foul on number
There you
14,
go.
Coco Pingoy. That's his second
It's
foul.
actually on Pingoy, not on Serrano. So that's 2 free throws for RJ Minerva and ball possession for the Huskers.
And the reason is because there's someone ahead. Not really on the foul on his foul on RJ Minerva. It's the guy up ahead. Ayan.
Buti na lang tumakbo rin si Simon Sandagon. So now RJ will be shooting the possible walking mismatch for these Huskers. He's actually the perfect complement to Simon Sandagon because he's a do-it-all guy. He can score, he can rebound, he can pass.
Alam mo, pag ayan nga pinagsabay-sabay mo, si RJ Minerva, then Sandagon at the 5 spot, Jason Opiso at 3, Gabanal at 2. Tapos, mamili ka na lang, toss coin mo na lang, Jodel Fuentes or LJ Gonzalez at 1.
Right.
That's a very potent lineup.
At halos switchable lahat sa depensa.
Magagaling lahat.
Gabanal against Alwin Alday. Now it's Jason Opiso. Back to Gab. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Banal will fire. On his drive, he was still able to feed the ball onto a piso. But unfortunately, they lost time.
1 second late. But if you're Quezon, you'll take that. Ito kasi yung inahanap mo eh. I think in this game, we're already down to the last 6 minutes, 30 seconds itong second quarter. Pero wala ka pang makaramdam, hindi ka pa tayo makaramdam ng flow outside that back-to-back three-pointers ni Judel Fuentes at ni Gabanal.
Apacible back in the game. That's short. Rebound, Nander Cannon. This is Judel Fuentes operating on top. Coco Pingoy went down. And that's a foul on Nander Cannon.
Yeah, unnecessary.
Pingoy's defense could be really underrated in the MPBL.
And you know how smart this guy is. It's really his basketball IQ. Kung bakit nandito si Jerry Pingoy.
Well, he has definitely worked on his body to go alongside that IQ, losing close to 60 pounds. As Alvin Alday makes another three-pointer, and he really has a friend at the sideline.
Oh, and that's too easy.
Judel Fuentes able to score. He's already in double figures.
Yeah, that trademark one-hander floater coming from Judel Fuentes.
This could be his best game of the season if he continues. Alvin Alday able to answer back. He has transformed into a scoring machine in this season. 14 points already in the game for Alvin. Fuentes. There's our matchup after all.
And we know that these guys will really gonna put on a show. I think yung bisita yata ng ating commissioner ang kaibigan ni Alvin Alday.
Okay. Well, if it works for him, then why not? Use it as motivation, Alvin. On the other end, Judel Fuentes does not need to have any friends at the sideline to perform like this. He's just well concentrated into getting back into the winning column.
Oh, and it is him right now keeping this game close for the Husker. Alam mo, off the bench, grabe yung impact na ginawa agad ni Judel.
Fuentes has 13, Alday has 14. Now it's a tie. 34-28. Almost halfway done in the second quarter.
Now 13 out of that 17 points, bench points coming from Judel Fuentes na dito para sa team ng Quezon.
Alday. Spinning. Tough shot, but that is his shot. Forward pass, Opiso will answer.
That's one thing Quezon needs to do consistently.
Alday bumping his way through. 2 more points. Alvin Alday has 18 already in this game.
Yeah, just playing unconscious, and I think this is not just the first time that he did that, scoring that much in the first quarter. Pero grabe, and ang maganda dito, it's not just an offense, he's doing it also on defense.
Right now he's trying to contain Gabanal. Alvin Alday is now nodding onto the crowd. This guy had 37 points as his season high a couple of games back, but that came with a loss. He is highly motivated to score a lot once more, but can he actually walk out of Quezon Province with a win?
With a smile, with that big smile right now. Really enjoying it.
38-30. Rocky Asidre, that's a mismatch. Asidre will shoot, and he scores. Gotta love that from a point guard.
Oo naman. And again, ang ganda ng game plan na I think itong Rizal, knowing itong mga coaches na to, itong si Coach Ralph, Coach Ian, Coach Don Villamin, Coach Mark, talagang alam mo, they really put a lot of premium studying opponent.
Forward pass, Marco Balagtas with a layup. The lead is 12.
Capitalizing on ill-advised shots. Every time itong Quezon force a shot, right away, nako-convert nitong Rizal into points.
This fast break of the game is brought to you by Sports Max, powered by Play Max, the official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max. The Rizal Golden Coolers operating like a machine here in Quezon Province as they look for the 12th victory of the season. It is 42-30, the biggest lead for Rizal. Alvin Alday and the rest of the Rizal Golden Coolers are currently enjoying a 12-point advantage here in Quezon Province on the second home court defense of the Huskers. Previously, they were able to win versus Batangas City in overtime here on their home floor. But now it's a different situation. They already have back-to-back losses. And they're going up against a team that is looking very complete right now, confident with the completion of their roster. And in terms of their chemistry, Coach Louis, day in and day out, we always say that they're well-disciplined. It seems like everybody has bought into the system of Coach Ralph Rivera.
Yeah, totoo yan. Looking very sharp. I think that's the work. Okay, that's how we describe itong performance right now nitong Centro Mall. And that goes both ends, offensively and defensively.
Alvin Alday shoots in and out, rebound Rodel Gravera. Here's Topeng Nagrama. They're trying to build some momentum. Bounce pass, Opiso to Domark Matiliano. Yes, sir! First 3 points for our Season 4 3-point king. Rocky Asidre, Craniel Viloria. Going left. Now it's Apasible attacking, layup. He was fouled.
Oo. And again, that's knowing where the attack will go. Alam mo yun, itong maganda kasi sobrang, dahil maganda na yung cohesiveness nila. Let's see this 3-point basket first by Domark Matiliano. Talagang kanya yun, yung gilid na yun eh. Pero going back to Rizal, alam mo, na-identify na nila kung nasaan yung kasama ko eh. Diba?
Amuyan na.
Amuyan na eh. Maganda na yung amuyan eh.
The usual concern about Rizal is the 8th, the 9th guy for them.
Oo.
This is the first game where they are complete. Wala nang may pilay. So, this could actually determine some things for us.
Exactly. And the way the game is going, maganda yung nakukuha ni Coach Ralph Rivera, yung gusto niya. Especially para ma-preserve itong kanyang Fab 5.
Oh, I like that. Fab 5 for the Golden Coolers. 43-35. Viloria, Balagtas, Apasible. Alday, nice fake. Alwin, off the glass and in.
And that's how many passes. Parang si Apasible na ba? Si Viloria na ba? Pero that's just how, again, yung chemistry right now nitong Centro Mall. Kaya hindi ka magugulat na successful siya.
Alday, by the way, already has 20 points. Craniel Viloria has 8 rebounds. But going back to Alvin Alday, his shooting is 8 out of 10 from the field. Alvin, back at it. They go to Balagtas. Ang ganda. It's so smooth.
Hindi na itatalo ni Marco yun.
I want to see the assists of Rizal. They're up to 12 now, with 18 field goals made, as Domark Matiliano answers back.
And you know, this is what's good with Rizal right now, because they're not rushing things, because they know they have something in their pocket to run. Alam yung disiplina nung attack nila, nagma-manufacture na ng offense for them.
That's short for Alday. Offensive rebound, 7 on the shot clock. Alwin at the corner. Short. And there is a loose ball foul on Domark Matiliano.
Ito yung sinasabi natin na great conditioning nito ni Cranial Viloria. You know, you need to have that, yung energy para ma-force mo yung gano'n. Kasi minsan yung iba, pag may tumira kakampi, nakatayo na lang eh. Diba?
We have a timeout. It is 47-37 with 44 seconds to go before halftime. Babalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Nix Gomez po ang inyong lingkod kasama si Coach Louie Gonzalez at si Mika Abisamis as we come to you live from Quezon Province on the evening before the Niyog-Niyogan Festival. Right now, they are looking to have a comeback, down by 10 points against the Golden Coolers. Although, we'd like to remind everybody, Quezon is known for pulling off comebacks. And there has been an underlying concern about these Golden Coolers, about their sustainability with their advantages, especially come the second half. So, a lead is not safe for Rizal. 6 on the shot clock. Viloria. Mid-range. Short. Recovery for Lagrama. There's a 6-second differential. Ball tapped away. That will go out of bounds in favor of Quezon. They have 8 on their shot clock.
Again, one good play to end the half. Ito yung gusto mo mangyari for the Huskers.
Back with Topeng against Rocky Asidre. Lagrama. 3 seconds. Step back. Good defense. And what's the call? Is there a foul?
No. Because the shot clock buzzer, pag tumunog yung shot clock, they really need to stop.
Okay. So Rizal will be inbounding. They have 6 seconds to work with.
So with that, itong si Coach Ralph Rivera also will take his chance to draw up something to finish the half also.
After all, this timeout won't be carried over, right? Might as well use it for Coach Ralph. With 6 seconds to go, it will be interesting as to who can finish this half strong for him.
Important for him.
Saan ako, Coach? Rocky! Tawag dito. Sige ba? Marco! Ano sabay ito ha? Ito muna. Isolate natin to. Isolate natin. Pin down to. Bigyan na. Curl natin dito. Okay, curl natin. Pag libre, bigyan na. Basta na. Ito na yan. Yan ang first option natin yan. Ito or apa. Okay. Albi. Tingnan mo to ha. Okay. Back pick. Tingnan natin to. Atake na to. Okay. Pagka wala, Marco.
Yeah, you really need to draw up something na merong quick attack, knowing na merong pang fouls to give yung kalaban mo. So putting everyone on the right spot, then there's a quick attack or someone na pwede nyong pasahan on the release to take that shot to finish the etong first half.
Alday will inbound.
So you see the curl.
There's one guy open. But Rizal turned it over.
Sayang Diyan na posible was wide open there. Medyo maganda na nahatak na ni Cranial Viloria yung dalawang depensa Alam mo yun? Kasi pero mas madu-draw up mo yun kung kumurl ka talaga
So now it's Quezon with one last chance. 5 seconds to go before halftime. Minerva will inbound. They go to Lagrama against Rocky Asidre. Topeng lost the ball. 1 second. Lagrama short. And so, we enter halftime with a 10-point advantage for the Rizal Golden Coolers.
Now, the question right now is, can the Coolers stay composed and lock in para sigurado ako itong Huskers will come out really strong, especially knowing, alam naman tayo, puro mga batikan coaches sa inyo nandyan. So what adjustment they gonna do?
Alvin Alday was red hot in the first half for the Rizal Golden Coolers. 20 points, 4 assists, and that's a total of 8 out of 12 shooting. 66% for the leading scorer of Rizal. That's already 3 points above his season average of 17.2. This halftime score is brought to you by GameX, GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX.
Back at the Quezon Convention Center for your Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. My name is Mika Abesamis, and right now I am joined by 2 special guests. Coach Mario Gotera of the Rizal Golden Coolers and of course Coach Jeric Teng of the Quezon Huskers. Magandang gabi, mga Ginoo. Coach, definitely a good start for Rizal, but Quezon is definitely also known as a clutch team. How do you sustain this lead, Coach?
Kailangan mag-step up yung second group namin kasi laging si Alday, Viloria, laging mahabang minutes nila. So ngayon, maganda yung nilalaro ng second group namin. So we're good.
Maraming salamat, Coach Mario. Meron ka ba mga gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Ang number 1 fan ng Rizal Golden Coolers sa Centro Mall, si Robin Rivera, anak ni Coach Ralph. Hi sa'yo. And to all the employees ng Centro Mall and Golden Coolers.
Maraming salamat, Coach Mario Gotera of the Rizal Golden Coolers. Coach Jeric, Judel and Gab did well in the first half, but obviously not enough. What do you want to do in the second half?
Kitang-kita naman, as a team, siguro we're really in a slump. We're struggling, pero yun lang, we just have to push through it. We have to make a better effort sa defense dahil ang dami naming breakdown. They had a lot of open looks, so we need to work on those.
Good luck with those, Coach. Meron ka ba mga gustong batiin at pasalamatan, Coach Jeric?
Yes, first of all, syempre binabati po namin ang aming owner na walang sawang sumuporta sa amin. Despite na busy-busy, andito po si Governor Dr. Helen Tan. Laging nakasuporta po sa team namin. Si Boss RD, si Congressman Attorney Mike Tan, si Mayor Ralph Lim, si Doc Kim, syempre si Malik at si Kobe. At ang aming manager po, si Attorney Don Kapunan. Siyempre, binabati ko rin po lahat ng mga tao na nanonood po ngayon. Nahihirapan po yung team namin. So sana second half, lakasan po natin yung cheer natin. And hopefully, we end up winning this game. Binabati ko rin po dyan mga kamag-anak ko at saka mga kababayan ko dyan po sa Gumaca, Quezon. Sana tuloy-tuloy na supportahan yung team namin and sana manalo po tayo in this game. Thank you.
Alright, maraming salamat once again, Coach Jeric Teng of the Quezon Huskers. Magbabalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Back inside the Quezon Convention Center, where the Huskers are currently trailing by 10 points against the Rizal Golden Coolers. The biggest lead was actually 12 for Alwin Alday and company. Again, this is the home court, or the second home court defense for Quezon in our campaign. Following their victory versus Batangas City, they would like to go back to the winning column after dropping their last 2 outings.
You know, the importance of starting strong for Rizal right now really paved way. Why is it? They're holding a 10-point lead in this game. If you look at the head-to-head, they're shooting way better at 60% in terms of 2-point field goal compared to just 38% itong Quezon. 3-point field goal, 4 out of 12, 6 out of 17 naman dito para sa Quezon. Then inside points, they are plus 12. Now, bench points, alam naman natin, Rizal is nasa list ng ating teams in terms of bench points. And ito naman Quezon, with their plus 17 there, led by Judel Fuentes.
Fuentes has 14 points coming off the bench to try to neutralize that guy. Alwin Alday already with 20 points in the first half of this game. He's actually on pace to score his new career high if he can, because his previous was 37. John Apacible has 7, even though he injured his ankle early in this matchup. Balagtas and Viloria have 4. And that in itself should tell you that the others have stepped up. For the Rizal Golden Coolers, the J-Boy Gobs, the Jeric Serranos. On the other end, Jason Opiso aids Judel Fuentes with 8 points. Gab Banal has 6 and Domar Padillano has 5.
And you're really gonna enjoy Alwin Alday in this game, shooting at 20 points at 8 out of 12 field goals and with 4 dimes. So isipin mo yung parang total 28 points na.
Right. By the way, the 4 misses of Alday came from Curryland, the 3-point area. Daniel Viloria, who we just showed a while ago, already has 9 rebounds and 4 points to his name. It's actually quite ironic to see his assist number only at 1 in this matchup.
Kasi halos talagang kay Alwin lahat nagsisimula yung offense eh. Now, surprisingly, ito nga si LJ Gonzalez got fielded to start third quarter para sa Quezon.
They need him now, as Gab Banal drew the charge off of Daniel Viloria. And to remind everybody, LJ Gonzalez is nursing something on his foot, an injury which was already a problem back in his UAAP days. But he fought through it, and now he's fighting through it again. Ito naman, kung hindi mo kilala talaga si LJ Gonzalez at hindi mo kabisado ang galaw niya, hindi mo mamamalayan na may pilay siya. As Mark Alcala opens up the third quarter with a 3-pointer.
And the value of an LJ Gonzalez na I think yung capability niya to pass the ball that far. Alam mo yung to locate kung nasaan yung mga kakampi niya.
Now he's trying to check Alwin Alday, of all people. 8 on the shot clock. Viloria drives and feeds. Apacible with a spinneroo, and that's gonna count.
What a move there inside by John Apacible. Yung creation and concentration, no?
He's well rested after all, because compared to his usual minutes, mas nakapagpahinga siya nung first half because of Jeric Serrano and J-Boy Gob.
Again, ito yung pinag-usapan natin na kung papaano in-script ni Coach Ralph Rivera itong game na to, nakukuha niya right now.
And Apacible continues to convert from the line. He has 10 points already in this game. Apacible went down off of that push by Minerva. Mark Alcala feeling it. No good. Put back for RJ.
Talagang itong hahanapin mo kung sino yung magiging spark talaga nitong Huskers.
That's 5 points on the return of RJ Minerva so far. Apacible onto Alwin Alday. They go to Craniel. 5 seconds. Alwin has to create. 2 seconds. Good blitz. And off the double, here's Jason Opiso. The pull-up, free throw shot, too strong.
That could have been big.
50-42. Viloria against Gab Banal. Turnaround, that was hard. Offensive rebound for Apacible. It's Marco. Couple of crosses. Balagtas. Turnaround shot. Bothered.
Now, Rizal needs to stay disciplined.
Gonzalez, no good there, and now it's Rizal setting things up once more. Balagtas, too strong. Bit of a dry spell here for our two teams.
Puro hurried shots eh.
2.5 minutes gone by. Opiso, again his range.
And this is the problem might arise if Rizal will play Quezon's pace. Hindi sila ganun kalalim para sumabay sa Quezon.
We did expect this after all, a run by the Huskers. Apasible attacking. He was fouled by Minerva.
And that's how smart John Apasible is.
Let's see the previous sequence. Mayor Mark Alcala also being a part of this run by Quezon with a nice feed onto Jason Opiso. Apasible missed his first free throw.
Ang okay na okay for Quezon. No? Your best player ends up to be your best defender as well. And right now, itong si LJ Gonzalez is the one picking up on Alwin Alday.
Again, it's like he's not injured at all.
Oo.
Offensive rebound for Balagtas. He recovers. LJ gets it. And here come the Quezon Huskers. Gonzalez driving feed. Minerva. Oh, he walked.
Yeah. Nag-double na gano'n na talaga siya eh. Nag-doubt na siya nung una pa lang eh. Pag nagdalawang isip ka talaga, most likely mag-i-end up sa turnover.
Now Simon Sandagon will check in for RJ Minerva. Scoring in this quarter so far is 7-3 in favor of Quezon. Asidre pulls up. Off to the right, rebound, Apasible.
Offensive rebounding also in this quarter for Rizal.
Apasible has 3 boards to his name. Viloria crosses. How about that shot by Craniel Viloria?
Kanya yun, Migs.
He definitely felt it.
With that shoulder fake as well.
Now he's covering Gab Banal. Two Tamaraos working together. LJ Gonzalez. Rescreen. Gonzalez. The roller is Sandagon. Blocked by Apasible.
Great defensive rotation there.
Here's Viloria. They go to Rocky. Alday, I think he wants to exploit this matchup against Mayor Mark Alcala. Good help by Sandagon. Alday is doubled. Balagtas left open. In and out. Rebound Banal. Forward. Alcala. That was too long. Cyrus Torres now checks in for Jason Opiso. So Quezon goes smaller. But this was the shake and bake for Craniel Viloria. He's done so many things in this season for Rizal, including scoring with that basketball. But it's mostly passing for Craniel. Can he facilitate once more? 7 on the shot clock. Off of the switch. Viloria.
They want this. They want this.
Alday for 3. Yes, sir. Alvin Alday continues.
Again, he cannot shoot if he doesn't have that basketball. Alam mo yun, you know that he's there. Shot clock winding down. Mamimili ka na lang kung sino ba gusto mo pa-shootin eh.
And off of the stop, Alvin Alday. Sino pa ba? 25 points for him. Alday continues to be perfect from the 2-point area.
And again, you're gonna like the conditioning of this Rizal team.
They do train with Fatima University from time to time. So wala silang choice kundi makipagsabayan sa mga mas batang katawan. Jodel Fuentes is back in the game as we take a look at this 3-pointer by Alvin Alday with a hand on his face. It hasn't been a problem for him. And then off of that dime by Craniel Viloria, 2 points. for Alvin Alday. He's 7 out of 7 from the 2-point area.
Oo.
Jodel Fuentes. Unable to convert. Rizal looking to extend its lead. This is their biggest advantage so far. Craniel. On to Marco Balagtas. Traveling. And Balagtas hasn't gotten the better of calls from our referees in this quarter alone. Ilang reklamo niya na yan.
0.2 seconds late lang. Alam mo, if it put that basketball down earlier, baka pwede pang i-let go ng ating officials eh.
Simon Sandagon, Cyrus Torres, Jodel Fuentes, all the space he needs.
And you know, that's one thing if you're Quezon, if you wanted to get back on this game, you need to tire this 5 out. Through yung mga yan, yung mga long plays and execution. Pagtrabahuin muna nila dapat sa depensa talaga.
Viloria, onto Apasible, mid-range, yes! The answers continue to come.
Alam mo, they're making yung mga shots that will help them. It's not for yung mga perimeter baskets. Coming from itong kay John Apasible, kay Marco Balagtas.
First 2 points for Simon Sandagon with that leaner. He's 1 out of 6 from the field, by the way. And that's a steal. Jodel Fuentes on the run. A breakaway. Easiest 2 points of the night for him. Jodel has 18. And so far, he has been consistent. 59-50. Balagtas onto Viloria. Craniel. Back to Apasible. 8 seconds. Almost a steal. Rocky Asidre. 5 on the shot clock. Apasible escapes. Apasible will miss, but he was fouled. Oh, was it a charge? Yes, it was. Two fouls on John Apasible. Now Coco Pingoy and Jeric Serrano will return. They will replace Rocky Asidre and Marco Balagtas.
So this is the crucial stage right now.
Let's see the charge.
Yeah. That foot.
Right foot, right leg, however you may want to consider it. J-Boy Gob now checks in. The 2 spark plugs for Coach Ralph Rivera in the first half. Gob and Serrano. Here's Topeng Lagrama being chased by Coco Pingoy. Cyrus Torres will fire. Short, rebound Viloria.
Ang ganda ng winner play na yon.
Coco calling for horns. Now it's Jeric Serrano. Onto Craniel. Viloria will fire. That's good. 9 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists for Craniel Viloria.
Rizal always has an answer dito sa run na ginagawa ng Huskers.
That was the first 3 of Viloria in this game. Jodel Fuentes scoring 2 more. He's up to 20. And his shooting is 8 out of 11.
You know, if he's playing like that, you just really need... Yeah, that's really an illegal screen.
Lagrama disappeared from that play. That was quite a tough ball, but he's good to go.
And those are the things that Rizal needs to prevent. Alam mo yun, hindi nila afford, especially if you do that against Topeng here in Quezon.
Yes. Everybody will side with Topeng Lagrama in Quezon Province. As now he brings that ball down. They go to Jodel Fuentes. Pass on to Sandagon. Pass on to Coach Eric Gonzalez. And that's out of bounds. Although it's good to have him back. Fresh off of some time with the UP Fighting Maroons.
Na-miss lang siguro ni Simon talaga.
62-52. Craniel Viloria.
Now we're down to the 1 minute 35 seconds in nitong ating third quarter. It's been so fast. And enjoy.
Alvin Alday, hounded by Cyrus Torres. 6 on the shot clock. Alvin losing time. They go to Craniel. Baseline drive. Acrobatic layup, no conversion. And here's Quezon on the run. Gravera all the way.
You know, it's always been a luxury to have your big man bring the ball down and finish with a layup.
Agrama goes down. No call, Pingoy. What a feed. Sorry, Mr. Serrano. Put back for J-Boy Gob. How about those two working so hard in this game as Agrama was fouled on the other end. And now we have some words. Let's see that previous sequence. This could have been an alley-oop as well.
Oo.
Instead, it's a layup. Still 2 points for Rodel Gravera. The referees and Rudy Distrito are managing the situation.
You know, it's gonna be, it will end, it's gonna still end up with a mind game. Alam mo yun, that's why mental toughness, especially when you're playing against the home team. Rizal needs to focus and just concentrate on what they're doing kasi maganda naman talaga yung ginagawa nila and not fall to on the trap na alam mo, i-challenge ka talaga eh. Kasi ganun talaga, gagawa talaga ng paraan yung kalaban mo para mas mawala yung inyong focus.
Here's the bump. And then, after that, there was some escalation. So, Coco Pingoy actually had words with an assistant coach of Quezon Province.
Oo. And once our ref sees that, because I don't know kung ano yung ating rules with that. Because,
well, they're reviewing right now.
oo.
All we have to do is wait. But it's good to see that there are cool heads prevailing. Some veterans, some teammates able to keep Coco Pingoy calm at the sideline. Same goes for the Huskers. Nothing has escalated.
And that's very good, with, especially look at Marco Balagtas now talking to Jeric Serrano, J-Boy Gob. Again, magandang balance din tong lima right now. Rocky Asidre there. Rocky Asidre. Parang nabuhay yung kanyang career dito sa Rizal eh. The minutes is playing.
Sumakto rin kasi yung timing niya dun sa injuries ng ibang point guards. And again, he's bringing in a lot of leadership from Muntinlupa where he was one of the 2 veterans remaining in the roster alongside Dave Moralde.
Oo, and ang maganda rin kasi he's not the focal point nitong Centro Mall eh. Okay, yung pressure na kay Alday at na kay Viloria. So medyo nakakahinga si Rocky ng konti. Di ba?
The referees are still taking their time. Coach Eric Gonzalez also using this time to talk to his squad. They do have a lot of sense of urgency as they try to get back into the winning column.
Saka mahaba. We still have a quarter to in front of us. So them also, talagang hirap lang talaga kasi itong Quezon right now, hindi pa nila makuha yung tamang kombinasyon eh. Diba? May flashes of brilliance, nagkakaroon sila ng mini runs. Kaso biglang makakasagot rin yung nagkaroon sila ng 5-point run. Biglang makakasagot din tong Rizal quickly ng ganong puntos din. Kaya yung kalamangan na may maintain to 10 points.
We'll take a short break as our referees sort this one out.
Upon review, foul on number 14, Coco Pingoy. Technical foul on Quezon Huskers assistant coach Richie Dixon for entering the court. Disqualifying foul on number 14, Coco Pingoy for act of violence. Coco Pingoy out of the playing court.
Let's see that previous sequence once more. It's a disqualifying foul called on Coco Pingoy. And there's a technical foul called on Coach Richie Tixon, who was the one who had words with Coco Pingoy. There's the putback, by the way, of... Oh! Yun yung disqualifying foul.
Oo.
So that's why the referees took a long time reviewing.
So meron nakita pang iba.
Oo.
Di ba?
They reviewed from the previous sequence. Okay, so that's why there's a personal foul on that bump with Lagrama. There's the personal and the disqualifying foul on the one with Gravera.
You know, mahirap dito is, yeah, good thing pala na meron, we're almost at the end of the third quarter and wala pa sila sa penalty at least.
Alvin Alday, technical free throw, no conversion.
So this means 2 free throws for Gravera.
Yes. Okay. Here's the first one for Adele.
Oh, okay, might be the spark that itong Huskers need.
That usually happens on a home game. Anything that would flare up the fans, the players, the coaches, they could serve as motivation for the home squad. So Quezon will inbound from the sideline with 53 seconds to go in the third. Cyrus Torres gives it up to Topeng Lagrama. Pinapalabas si Judel Fuentes. Same goes for Cyrus. Wide open. Too strong. Rebound Alwin. Torres, by the way, hasn't found his mark in this game.
Oh, well covered there by the Centro Mall boys.
Cyrus is 0 out of 3 from the field. Here's Rocky Asidre, Jeric Serrano to Bam Bam Gamalinda. Up top against 2 players. Now they give it up to Rocky. 4 on the shot clock. J-Boy Gob. Too strong. Ball tapped away and recovered by Judel. No more shot clock here. 15 seconds. It's Topeng Lagrama attacking and feeding. Gravera to Fuentes. He fires. Short. Rebound Rocky. And that's a foul by Fuentes.
Oo. Just the second team foul ng Quezon.
With 1 second to go, Jan Salazar now checks in for Alvin Alday.
At least makapagpahinga man lang kahit 30 seconds. Diba? Laking bagay yun.
Salazar, he will fire. That's no good. And so that will conclude our third quarter here in Quezon Province. We've been mentioning it over and over again. Quezon has been pushing, but Rizal just continued to have answers.
Oh, okay. Still holding to that 9-point lead, 64-55.
Now these highlights of the game are brought to you by Sip Plus, the official hydration partner of the MPBL. Elevate your hydration.
Oh, you get the field goal. Same number of attempts, pero itong Rizal talaga just proving to be more steadier than Quezon in that quarter.
This third quarter score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Mula sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao, sa iba't ibang sulok ng mundo, kami po ay nagpapasalamat sa inyong panonood ng Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. This is Mix Gomez at your service alongside Coach Louie Gonzalez and Mika Besamis as we come to you live from Quezon Province, Lucena City, for the second home court defense of the season for these Huskers who are still down by 9 points against the Rizal Golden Coolers. But Rizal will have to move on without Coco Pingoy in this game. We have our VIPs, Kenneth Durantes, Rudy Distrito, and Emer Ureta present at the sideline.
So a strong start will be a big help for the Huskers to get back in this game. They cannot let, if you look at the quarter scoring, okay, that's the first quarter na napanalunan itong Huskers. Pero could have been tied kung hindi pa nangyari yung insidente doon kay Coco Pingoy. Di ba?
Now, LJ Gonzalez is at the stripe. He did not play in the first half. Obviously, well conserved. He talked about his premier defense in the third quarter against Alwin Alday. But usually, it's the fourth quarter where he becomes the king of Quezon. There's the Mayor Mark Alcala with significant minutes played in this game as a starter. That's a total of 16 minutes for him. 64-56. Jan Salazar. Now on to Cranial Viloria, defended by LJ. And that's off of Gonzalez, who wants a review.
Yeah, quick hands. Always a quick hands.
Gonzalez trying to plead his case. Looks like Coach Eric won't challenge anymore.
Pero alam mo talaga na ginagawa lang talaga ni LJ. Pero hindi niya sinasabihan yung bench na mag-review.
Yeah.
Ano mag-challenge.
Cranial Viloria just converted with a tough jumper. He's already in double figures with 11 to go alongside his 11 boards and 4 dimes. LJ Gonzalez, too strong. Rebound, Jeric Serrano. Here's Jan Salazar. Bounce pass, Serrano.
What a pass.
Fouled.
Hindi ko rin nakita kung saan dumaan eh.
Well, that's why Jan Salazar, even though he's only a rookie for Fatima University, is already trusted upon by Coach Ralph Rivera here in the MPBL. He was discovered because of his guts.
You know, Quezon needs to make something happen. Habang wala pa yung Fab 5 nito ng Rizal eh. Si Cranial Viloria nagpapahinga pa si Alwin Alday, Jan Apasible, and Marco Balagtas.
And as much as we have been glorifying J-Boy Gob and Jeric Serrano, I had a short conversation with Chad Alonzo at halftime. And we concluded with him acknowledging the fact that when he's not playing, it's normally a good sign for Rizal. Which means they do not need him to stabilize things on the court.
Exactly.
He's a proud kuya or a proud Papa Chad to these youngsters of the Golden Coolers. Viloria feeds, Jeric Serrano responds again.
And again, if you're gonna get quality, not just, alam mo yun, so magandang quality, maganda na quality minutes pa. Because that's, again, Quezon is napakahirap kalaban ito. You know how yung depth nito, yung talent nitong team na to. But for you to keep up and hold them to just 58 points at this stage of the game, you're doing something right.
LJ Gonzalez is now slowly but surely getting into his groove. That's his first field goal off of a jumper. Bam Bam Gamalinda. He dances with RJ Minerva. That's a steal by RJ. Unfortunately, he went out of bounds.
Shot clock at 3.
Simon Sandagon and Judel Fuentes will now return. Sideline inbound for Bam Bam Gamalinda. It's Viloria to bail them out once again. No good. Rebound to Gab Banal. A three-pointer. Judel converts. 23 points for Judel Fuentes.
Kailangan yata isapuli si Judel tapos ibalik eh.
Yun yung nagiging trigger para makashoot. Fuentes is 9 out of 13 from the field, by the way.
Instant offense eh.
And they actually have allowed Fuentes to join forces with LJ and Gab Banal for the first time in this game, as this three-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One Stop Shop Appliances. On the usual days of Quezon, one would think that this would be their final five.
Oo.
It's Sandagon and Minerva joining the big three. As you take a look at our three-point shooting, 6 and 8 respectively. That's a miss by Serrano. Here's Gab Banal onto Judel. Heat check. Back-to-back threes for Judel Fuentes. "26 points for the guy who vowed to be consistent, scoring from the first to the fourth quarters in this game."
Oo, and he's showing us that one, Migs.
J-Boy onto Jan Salazar. Nice fake. A three-pointer. Short. Rebound. Sandagon. They're down by 5. Judel Fuentes, the hottest guy on the court. Short. Battle with the loose ball. It ends up with Rizal. Craniel Deloria was hit. It's a foul on... Is it Gab Banal? We'll check it as we take a look at the second three-pointer by Judel Fuentes. The last guy that you would want to leave open for the Huskers.
And you know that he's trying to set himself up for that three-pointer. Usually kasi, pag may fast break, talagang tumatakbo yung mga wing runners mo eh. Pero si Judel, talagang alam mo na ayun na yung nasa isip niya.
LJ Gonzalez now sits down. Cyrus Torres is in. There's the charge. It's on Rocky Asidre. Let's see the replay. There you go.
Again,
Easy call.
Prevent the unnecessary.
Judel Fuentes, Gab Banal for three. Too strong. Rebound Asidre. And there's a foul called on Judel. He slapped the arm of Rocky Asidre.
Oo.
The Golden Coolers led by as many as 13 points in this game. And Quezon, by the way, they've been at the back seat since the very beginning.
Oo, and that last foul by Judel Fuentes put itong Huskers into the penalty already, and at this early stage ng ating fourth quarter.
That's a miss on the layup by Viloria. The fans are asking for Quezon to run. Fuentes attacks. 2 more points for Judel.
And that forces for Coach Ralph Rivera to call for a timeout. Yeah, the first half was an Alwin Alday show. Now, in the fourth quarter, it's a Judel Fuentes show.
This play of the game is brought to you by Suzuki, and it's brought to you by Mr. Consistent. Judel Fuentes is not just a fourth quarter guy in this matchup. He scored 14 in the first 2 quarters. He has doubled that now as of this point in the game. 69-66. It's a one-possession match. And Quezon is still looking for its first lead in this game. Here is our player matchup for tonight. And needless to say, it was the perfect matchup after all.
And it's really been a while na nagkaroon tayo ng ganito, talagang napakagandang matchup because both players really talagang giving their best para dun sa respective teams nila.
Alvin Alday has 25, Judel Fuentes has 28.
You know, ang story nitong game na to, Migs, every time nagra-run yung Quezon, Rizal always an answer. Pero eto, tingnan natin itong fourth quarter.
Let's take this time to listen in to Mika Abisamis.
Alwin Alday is wearing his lucky shoes, the shoes during the 30-point explosions, even his socks. But luck is only a part of it. Trabaho talaga ang basehan na ginagawa daw niya all his life. Manalo, matalo. After a game, naglalaro pa daw siya ng basketball pag uwi niya to correct some things sa shots niya na hindi daw niya nagawa ng maayos. What a way to do it, Migs, Coach Louie.
He's been very tight on himself in this season. And at least it has paid off on the court for Alwin Alday.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's one thing na kailangan talaga gawin ng mga players na to set high standards among themselves. Kasi especially Alwin Alday, lagi siyang hinahanapan ng mataas na laro eh. And for him to stay at the highest level, talagang extra work talaga.
There's a steal by the Golden Coolers. Viloria onto Alday against Cyrus Torres. Almost halfway done in the fourth. Hand off to Rocky. Asidre. Balagtas fakes against Sandagon. 8 on the shot clock. Marco, tough shot. No good. Judel Fuentes. Nice fake. This is for the tie. Yes, sir! 31 points for Judel Fuentes.
Wow!
69 all. Back to square one. Daniel Viloria against Simon Sandagon. He pulls up. That's no good. Rebound to nobody. But possession will belong to the Quezon Huskers. It seems like Rizal will ask for a challenge. But first, let's look at this three-pointer by Judel Fuentes.
And you know, was able to shoot that ball with a lot of concentration. Again, Rocky Asidre, that's good defense already. Though he missed jump. Pero ang hirap pa rin na makes it.
That was three-pointer number 6 for Judel Fuentes in this game. He is shooting the ball at a 70. That's not 1-7, it's 7-0 for Judel in terms of his efficiency in this game.
And that's the third three-pointer in this quarter.
We have a timeout or a coach's challenge for Rizal.
Upon review, the challenge was inconclusive. Therefore, the challenge has been nullified. Initial ruling on the floor states, ball possession for the Quezon Huskers.
An inconclusive challenge for the Rizal Golden Coolers. The Coach Ralph will keep it, but Quezon will have possession and they have the golden opportunity to get their first lead in the game.
Yeah. Again, lucky break.
It's been the Judel Fuentes quarter so far. He has 11 in this frame out of the 14 of Quezon. And Rizal has only scored 5. Here he is once more. Fuentes double teamed. Judel cross court. That's a foul. It's going to be on Viloria. You gotta give it to the efforts of these players.
Oo.
These things are bound to happen.
Ayun. I think it was the elbow of Gab Banal that hit Villoria's forehead.
Craniel is still shaken up. Now he's being helped by his teammates. Can't afford to lose him as of this moment. We always argue it that they have a Fab Five on the court. This is it. Apacible, Asidre, Alday with Viloria and Balagtas. It has to be them for these last 4 minutes.
It has to be them also playing against the Huskers. Kasi usually you can take away Rocky Asidre there and put Bam Gamalinda instead. So doon na lang talaga umiikot.
Sideline inbound for Gab Banal. They're trying to complete their comeback. Gonzalez drives. LJ is fouled. Gloria asking for that charge.
And this is ito yung moment ni LJ. Yung mga ganitong klaseng sitwasyon.
Kumbaga, pang-clutch talaga. Itong si LJ Gonzalez. He has 3 points so far in 11 minutes of play. LJ will now see the line for the third and fourth time in this game. The Quezon Huskers trailed by as many as 13 points in this game. This is for their first lead.
Yeah, pinag-usapan natin to during the halftime that ito yung capabilities ng Quezon to get back. Even if na talagang at the first half, ang sama ng nilalaro nila.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. It is 71-69 for Quezon Province. 4 minutes and change. Marco Balagtas looking for a teammate. They go to Apacible.
Now defense really has stepped up.
7 on the shot clock. Craniel Viloria. 3 seconds. Craniel still has it. 1 second. Viloria. No good. Rebound to Gonzalez. There's a man down. That's Rocky Asidre. It's 5 on 4. LJ Gonzalez. Can they recognize it? Side of Torres from downtown. Bombs away. Asidre is still on the floor. There's no more Coco Pingoy available for the Golden Coolers. But let's see that three-pointer first by Cyrus Torres. He loves this spot.
Oo naman. And again, just the composure of the Huskers in that last possession. See what happened.
It had to be knee to knee. Or no. Did it actually slide?
Oo, nadulas eh. But you know, everything started with that turnover, offensive foul ni Rocky Asidre on that screen, no? So, kay Alwin Alday. Alam mo, things had turned after that incident. Yung turnover na yun.
The scoring in this quarter is 19-5 in favor of Quezon. Credit a lot of those points to Judel Fuentes. You can see the field goal story ×3 for the Huskers. Asidre wasn't able to put weight on the knee, by the way. It's Charles de la Cruz who checked in for him. And this would be his first appearance in this game. He was gone for a while because of a shoulder injury, which he suffered in their practice as he bumped into Chad Alonzo. Welcome back to Charles, but can he step up? Two-man game with Balagtas. De La Cruz drives, and he lost the ball. Gonzalez with a steal, forward. Torres, Gabanal. The trailer is Simon Santagon!
And to the delight.
76-69, under 3 minutes to go. De La Cruz onto Apacible. That's another steal. Quezon once again on the run. Banal goes to Simon, the leaner, and the miss. Back with Charles. Up top. Man down. It's a charge on Alwin Alday. Now we present to you our fast break of the game. Brought to you by Sports Max, powered by Playmax, the official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max. And it is absolutely to the max with the slam of Simon Sandagon in signature fashion for the Quezon Huskers.
Oo, and again, ito yung pinag-usapan natin challenge for the Rizal Centro Mall. Can they keep up against the Huskers with the Huskers depth?
76-69, 2.5 minutes to go. Back inside the Quezon Convention Center, the home of Mayor Mark Alcala and the rest of these Huskers. We have a couple of VIPs present at the sideline. Vice Mayor Don Alcala, the father of Mayor Mark, is present as well, representing Lucena City. They are all so happy, including Vice Mayor L.A. Ruanto of Infanta. Now on their feet, Doctora Governor Helen Tan as well. It's been a 20-point turnaround for these Huskers. They trailed by as many as 13. Their first lead was only featured in the fourth quarter, but now they're up by 7. And this is actually quite a comfortable lead for them.
And pinag-usapan natin dyan, it's just a matter of getting the right combinations para magkaroon ng spark at mahabang run itong Quezon Huskers.
Gotta love that smile from Dr. Helen Tan. We're back with LJ Gonzalez, Mr. Fourth Quarter. He wanted to have a jam. My goodness. I thought you had a foot injury, LJ.
Oh.
And here you are, transforming into Superman.
That's bad. Bad intention.
If he actually made that, it would have been up there as the highlight of the year. Alongside June Manzo's Hail Mary, of course. We have a challenge. At this point, Coach Ralph Rivera would take anything that he can get. Still down by 7. We'll take a break.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. There was no foul.
That's a big sign for Coach Ralph Rivera and the rest of Rizal. There's no foul on this dunk attempt. The poster attempt, actually, of LJ Gonzalez. He lost the ball going up. Okay, so because the possession arrow was pointing towards the way of the Golden Coolers, they now have possession. But can they actually convert?
Akala mo ang pinakamaganda lang nangyari for Quezon na nahinto yung play is they were able to put back Cyrus Torres in this game na really did an excellent job defending itong si Alwin Alday.
Alday, remember, already reached 20 points by the first half. He has 25 now in the game. That's only 5 in the second half, whereas Jodel Fuentes has more than doubled his output from the first half with a total of 31.
Oo.
Jana Pasible with big-time free throws. The first one is good. Pasible is 5 out of 8 from the stripe in this game. 13 points, 5 rebounds for him. The second one is good. Back with Quezon. These last 2 minutes are brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Quezon to get back into the winning column. They would look for some daggers here. 4 on the shot clock. Gonzalez faking the spin. That bounces in. He is Mr. Clutch once again.
Oo. You know, he loved this moment, Migs.
78-71. Alvin Alday driving, and he's fouled by Gab Banal. Gab thought that he got all ball.
Yeah, but there was contact.
4 fouls on him. Let's see that previous sequence for LJ Gonzalez. A turnaround in signature King Tamarao fashion.
So if you shoot it correctly, with the right backspin, with the right arc, talagang malaki yung chance na magda-drop talaga yung bola.
Normally, this guy also gets that shooter's bounce.
Oo.
Alvin Alday. He converts 78-73. 86 seconds remaining. LJ Gonzalez, defended by Charles De La Cruz. LJ escapes. There's a foul called.
Oh, that means free throw.
LJ Gonzalez will proceed to the line with 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists in 14 minutes of play. Offense-defense substitution. Cyrus Torres returns. LJ Gonzalez. First free throw, no good. One of our leaders in the Rookie of the Year race. There you see Attorney Don Kapunan. Looking very intense at the sideline. Look at this facial expression.
Oo naman. Kasi medyo masakit na kasi dahil galing na sila sa dalawang talo
79-73, almost a steal. No backcourt violation. 10 on the shot clock. Alday will attack. Alwin. It's another foul. Fuentes returns. Alday again will be shooting free throws. He was 2 for 2 a while ago. 4 out of 5 in total. 27 points for Alwin Alday. He's wearing his lucky socks and lucky shoes.
So most likely, itong magiging free throw game na itong laban na ito.
Let's check the overall free throw shooting. For Rizal, it's 14 out of 21.
Oo, and imagine in our first game today, yung Bulacan was winning by 4 points till that Shaq Alanes 3-pointer.
Yes.
Tapos yung panlamang na shoot ni Edsel Rojas.
Right. Rizal will try to pull off the same thing. It will have to start with their defense. That's a steal. Nope. It's recovered by LJ. 5 on the shot clock. Cross court. Fuentes. Short. Ball out of bounds in favor of Quezon.
Oo. But will they review? We're under the last 2 minutes already.
They will,
Oo.
as they should. Let's see that previous sequence for our own eyes. Yep, that was off of Alvin Alday.
Oo. This is gonna be a quick one. Yeah, both teams have 2 timeouts left. Tapos penalty na rin.
37 seconds to go. Quezon Huskers on their second home court defense this season. They're trying to be perfect here on their home floor. Recently, they lost to the Pasay Voyagers only by 3 points and to the Mindoro Tamaraws by 5 points. It's been heartbreaking losses for them. While the Golden Coolers are actually used to games settled by less than 5 points, they do have a record of 5-1 under that category. Sideline inbound for Gabanal as he works with RJ Minerva, Judel Fuentes, Simon Sandagon, and LJ Gonzalez. Gabanal goes to RJ Minerva. Up top, LJ, now to Judel. Back to Gonzalez. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Gonzalez trying to shake off De La Cruz. Almost a turnover. And yes, it is. Great defense by Charles De La Cruz. That is actually what De La Cruz brings for these Golden Coolers. He's not more of an offensive point guard. It's really his defense. So that's one part of the picture as Gonzalez stepped on the half-court line. Can they actually convert? Down by 4 with 26 seconds to go. The Rizal Golden Coolers have their backs against the wall, down by 4 points with 26 seconds to go. How fast do they need to operate in our next sequence?
They need to do it at least under 3 seconds or maybe 2 seconds kasi alam mo, itong Quezon, sila 2 more timeouts and they can easily choose to inbound that basketball sa backcourt.
Here's a posible. Hand off to Viloria who lost space. That's out of bounds. It was quick, but there wasn't any conversion.
And so this is a 2-possession ball game na and expect na alam mo pa-foul na lang itong
Definitely out of bounds for Traniel Viloria. Banal inbounds. They go to Fuentes. Judel is fouled. It's a free throw shooting game moving forward. Judel Fuentes has 31 points in this game. His career high was 36. The one he scored with San Juan in Mindoro or in Nueva Ecija versus Mindoro. That was the record game of the MPBL with Orlan Omar making 12 three-pointers and Marvin Taiwan getting 20 assists.
And sa akin naman itong sa game na to talagang pinakita sa atin ni Jonel na I can start strong as well. But isa pang pinakita niya is I can finish the game stronger.
Why not do both? For Judel Fuentes, who converts from the line, he points to someone at the crowd. It is 81-75 with 20 seconds to go. What does Rizal have left on its tank? We'll find out after this timeout. We are back in Quezon Province. The crowd says, "Hey!" I'm not sure if you're familiar with that reference. It's been trending quite lately. And so we're just happy to have the audience back in this venue. After all, they haven't lost so far at home. Quezon Huskers are on the verge of getting back into the winning column.
And you know, we'll never allow for 3 consecutive losses. Talagang, alam mo, they really play their hearts out. And especially itong si LJ Gonzalez na hindi natin nga nakita kung na maglalaro pa eh.
Yeah, he's played splendid defense in the second half. Just not on that play as he fouled the shooter. So it's 3 free throws for Charles De La Cruz. Again, De La Cruz was only put into play in the 4th quarter by Coach Ralph Rivera. His grand total is 1.5 minutes on the court. They have a challenge on that last foul. Might as well if you're Coach Eric Gonzalez. But you can burn a timeout if this would be unsuccessful. They will huddle up and we shall take a short break.
Upon review, the challenge was unsuccessful. Call on the floor states.
It's unsuccessful for the Quezon Huskers. So it's a virtual timeout for them as Charles De La Cruz was apparently fouled by LJ Gonzalez. De La Cruz will be shooting 3 free throws.
3 important free throws. At least to give them a chance and to make it a 1-possession ball game.
Here's the first for Charles. With only 1 minute played in this game. The first one is good. This is also his return after a couple of weeks of absence because of that right shoulder injury. Welcome back to the MPBL, Charles De La Cruz. Second free throw is good. Could he miss this intentionally? Or would he make it a 1-possession game?
Oo, makikita mo yan sa bitaw eh.
The third one is good. Rizal will play defense.
Oo.
As tight as it can be versus these Huskers. Gabanal will inbound. He needs a teammate. There's Simon Sandagon to help out. Foul given up by Alday, and Sandagon will proceed to the line.
Oh, and I think the best guy to foul right now in this Quezon Husker lineup.
Sandagon is 1 out of 2 from the line in this game. Cyrus Torres returns to play defense.
There is no more timeout for Rizal.
First free throw is good for Simon Sandagon. It's a 2-possession game. One more for Simon. That's good. 16 seconds. Rizal to play it quickly. Charles de la Cruz. He lost the ball. And that should do it. LJ Gonzalez with one final defensive stop to secure the victory here in Quezon Province.
Oh, you know, he got preserved during the first half. We thought that hindi na siya i-insert pero again, siguro na-realize din ng Quezon that they really need to let LJ play kasi talagang importante na manalo sila and to stop the bleeding. Pero it was really Judel Fuentes was brilliant all throughout, Migs.
He promised me that he would want to step up from the first quarter up until the fourth quarter. As our best player of the game, brought to you by Daily Fantasy. Dito sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Judel Fuentes scored 9 in the first quarter, 11 combined in the second and third frames, and 13 points in the fourth and final quarter. He will finish with 33 points.
Oh, and more important to that is he was able to do it na when his team needs the points. When his team needs it the most. Alam mo yun, they were down, tapos nung biglang sasagot siya with a back-to-back 3-pointer or with a quick 5 points. Talagang he really gave life dito sa ating Quezon Huskers.
His final score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. And so, after 2 losses, finally, the Quezon Huskers are back into the winning column as we turn you over to Mika Abisabis.
Maraming salamat, kasama ko ngayon ang Daily Fantasy Best Player of this game. Walang iba kung hindi si Judel Fuentes. Judel, alam mo, isa lang ang gusto ko sabihin sa'yo. Lahat ng klaseng tira na kaya mo gawin, pinakita mo sa amin ngayong gabi with 33 points. Sabi nga ni Coach Louie, you started the game strong, you ended the game even stronger.
Wala kumbaga, nag-ano lang ako kay God na every shot ko na masishoot ko to and kailangan kong maglaro na talaga kasi the past few games naglalaro ko is fourth quarter lang. So kailangan ko na every quarter na kailangan may makontribute ako sa loob ng court.
Napakaganda nun, Judel. Pero syempre, bukod sa'yo, ang dami ring ibang gumawa. Si LJ, si Cyrus, si Simon, si Gab. Mukhang back to work na talaga ang Quezon Huskers.
Yun nga papasalamat din ako sa kanila kasi bumawi sila kasi 2 games straight na wala sila sa court, parang wala silang and yun na nga, buti na lang ngayon bumawi sila.
Maraming salamat, Judel. Meron ka ba mong gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Una, nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord sa binigay niyang panalo ngayon, and nagpapasalamat ako kay Governor Helen Tan na nandito ngayon, and kay Boss RD, kay Kong Mike, kay Doc Kitan, kay Mayor Ralph Lim, kay Vice Mayor Laruanto, and kay attorney and sa pamilya ko sa Davao and sa asawa ko na naka-bed rest ngayon. Magaling ka na, and sa kay Matia, sa baby ko, and sa mga pastor na laging nakasuporta, laging nagdadasal sa amin, sa team, and sa mama papa ko, and sa taga-Mati, taga-Pangi, sa kuya ko, and sa lahat-lahat ng mga taga-Quezon. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat sa suporta.
Maraming salamat. Our Daily Fantasy Best Player of this game is Jodel Fuentes. Sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Migs and Coach Louie.
It's a happy Niyog-Niyugan festival indeed for Quezon Province as they open it up with a victory in the 6th season of the MPBL. Congratulations to the Huskers. Congratulations to Jodel Fuentes, who finishes with 33 points. Tomorrow, the MPBL will go back to Binyan Laguna for Val City versus South Cotabato, Pasay versus San Juan, and Binyan Tatakjel defending their home court against Bacolod City. Thank you for joining us, folks, in yet another beautiful day for Philippine basketball. The Quezon Huskers are back to their winning ways with that beautiful comeback win versus the Rizal Golden Coolers. For Mika Abisabis and Coach Louie Gonzalez, my name is Mix Gomez at ito po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.